guys, it's Alex from Everything for iPad. Today I'm going to show you an app review. I bet you've heard of this app, Touchgrind HD. So yeah, it's an iPad app. It runs about, I think it's either $7 or $8 in the App Store. The link will be in the description to bring it up in iTunes, as well as the price. Also check out our Twitter. That link will be in the description as well. Alright, so let's do this. The app is Touchgrind HD, and it's actually a really good app. I have it in my dock because I love it so much. So we're going to go into it. And it is a portrait or landscape app for at least the menu portion. So when you go into it, you can turn it to either way you want. Right now it's in portrait mode because my accelerometer lock is actually on. But let's switch it over. And let me adjust the camera here. Alright, now it looks pretty much like the Touchgrind for the iPhone. You have the little wheel up here. Now you have a little button in the middle that'll just show you their other games that they make. And you have competition, jam session, warm-up, how-to, about, and options. Competition, you have a time limit, and you try to get the highest score you can. It'll also tell you your online rank right there. I'm not that good. I'm number 494,864 is my ranking. Not too good. My high score right there is at 1,377,832. That will get me the Zen board. Each board has a different number of points you need to unlock. And you unlock boards from entering competition mode. So that's the pretty much online mode that you're going to be, competition mode you're going to be looking for. Now you have 1 player and 2 player. I'll show that to you in a little. If you go over to, sorry, hold on. Now this is the thing about this app. Sometimes it gets a little glitchy, like the wheel's stuck right now. And that's pretty much because it came out right when the iPad came out. A lot of these apps are like that. So you just need to kind of restart it sometimes. They'll fix that in an update probably very soon. But you probably, now it works again. So you go over to jam session. And this is where you don't have a time limit. You just try to get the best trick score you can. Again, 1 player and 2 player. Warm up. You don't get trick scores or anything like that. There's no scores involved, and you can pretty much just play around. 1 player and 2 player for that as well. How to, it's going to show you how to do different tricks. You can choose the kinds of tricks here. They have basic control, navigation, ollie, pop, shove it, flips, rail slides, and combining tricks. About just tells you about the developer and stuff like that. And options, you can turn sound effects on or off, invert kick turn on or off, online high score on or off, and you can change your online name. Alright. So let's open up in a jam session right here. Just because there's no time limit, it'll be easier. So we can choose our board. It also has the customize button, and you can choose in your photo album any photo you want to put on your board. Now go to player 1, and while it's loading, it'll have a little tutorial, different every time. And one thing you're going to notice right as you start it up is that you can actually see where you're going. That is an amazing feature because on the iPhone, you're used to having the board covering up the whole screen and, you can't see what you're doing. All of a sudden, you run into a wall. Now you can actually see what you're doing, and it is amazing. I love this app because of that. And I will show you what the original Touchgrind looks like on the iPad when I'm done this review. I'll open that up because I have it on here just to show the comparison. You have your little timer here. There's no time limit right now, so it's not on. And the board is the same size as it is on the iPhone. It's like the same size that it is on the iPhone, so it's easy to control with your fingers. So yeah. Now you have the little button down here where you can look around the map and just see where you're going to be going. And in the menu, you have resume, replay, play music, set marker, restart, and main menu. Set marker, you can choose a starting point, so every time you respawn, I guess you could call it, start at that point. Play music, you can choose songs from your iTunes library to play. now I'll go to the main menu and go to Start 2-Player. Now player 2 can choose their board and hit go, whatever. And player 1 will be on this side, right here at the bottom, and player 2 will be on that side. So you need to be across from each other. Now you see that one player can play here. Let me zoom out a little. And one player can play here and compete for the best score. That's like really fun. I play this with my friends all the time, to be honest with you. It's a classic game. I mean, it's for the iPhone, and it's going to be one of the best-selling games for the iPad, I can imagine, as well. You can do some, like, ollies, pop shove-its. That wasn't a pop shove-it. You get the point, though. I'm not a very good Touchgrind player, but it is really fun, even though you're not good. Alright, yeah. So I definitely recommend this. Now the timer is going to be right here again. I don't have a time limit on. And then over here, you see this little meter. I'll actually zoom in on that right there. And it'll either point to one side or the other. And it'll tell you who is winning. Now it's on this side, obviously, because I haven't used player 2's side yet. But yeah, that's going to be what that little thing is for. Go back to the menu. Yeah, so that's pretty much the app. I definitely recommend this app. I give it a 9 out of 10. Just for the reason that this little wheel right here gets a little laggy sometimes and freezes. But as soon as they fix that issue, it's going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. And I'm sure they're going to be adding new features to this game as well. Alright, so I promised you I would show you Touchgrind for the iPhone on the iPad to show you, if you already have Touchgrind, what it's going to actually look like, in case you don't want to spend the money. Now, I really don't recommend doing this. It is really annoying. I even rather play it really small than blown up, but we'll go to Jam Session, and we'll choose any old board. I really don't care. And now the board is huge. It's hard to control with your fingers, because you can only use 2 fingers, otherwise it won't respond. So sometimes you actually have to use 2 hands, and that gets kind of annoying, because you can't put 4 fingers on. It won't control right. You need to use 2 fingers. So yeah, that's really annoying, and you still can't see where you're going, even though it's on the iPad, which is even more annoying, because you have this huge screen. If you're not going to want to buy the new Touchgrind, which I definitely don't recommend doing, if you like Touchgrind games, this is a great app. But I recommend playing on this smaller size, really, because there's no point in playing on the bigger one. It's harder to control. Yeah, so that's that. Also, I got the clear coat screen protector for my iPad, so it doesn't get all scratched up. I installed it myself. It cost me about $30. It is not a visible shield. It's clear coat. I only got the front protection. I didn't really see the need to get the back protection because I have this case. I don't know the actual name of it. I'll look it up for you guys, and I'm going to have a video review on it, but it looks like the Belkin Wave case. I'm not sure if they call it that for the iPad. But it's made by Belkin, looks exactly like the Wave case. I'm not sure if it comes in different colors, but review on this soon. It's silicone. Yeah, so clear coat, have a review on that too. Scratch protection, and it lasts a lot longer. Clear coat is like Invisible Shield, just a different brand name. Yep, easy to install if you know what you're doing. Also, definitely recommend this case. And one more thing. I got myself a netbook case, actually. And I want really good protection for this thing since I paid so much money for it. So I keep clear coat on it. And when I'm not doing review videos, I'm just using it. I keep my silicone Belkin Wave case. I'm going to call it that from now on, even though I don't know the actual name. And I keep it in my Wave case, which, by the way, is an amazing case. And when I'm not using it, I keep it in my little netbook case. Max protection. Love it. Definitely recommend doing that. This netbook case is a little big for the iPad. It's made by Targus. But, yeah, definitely recommend doing that. So, peace, guys. Check out our Twitter. Check out our other videos. And, yeah.